Hello students. So today I am doing class for class 12. The topic is first order derivative. In the last online class also we were doing the same topic, that is first order derivative. That is page number 294. Exercise 3A. Each question carries 5 marks. So let's do question number 8 of question number 3. Find the derivatives with respect to x. So in the last class also we were doing the same type of problem, that is here the method is let y is equal to u plus b. Okay, so you have to get the derivatives of this function with respect to x. The given function is sin x whole to the power tan x plus cos x whole to the power sec x. So let us assume let y is equal to sin x whole to the power tan x plus cos x whole to the power sec x. So for both the terms you cannot differentiate it directly because both the base and the powers are the variables here. So you have to take log in this case. But for this particular problem you cannot take log on both the sides because there is plus sign. If you take log on both the sides you cannot simplify the right hand side. So it will be difficult for you to differentiate the right hand side. So in this case the method used is y is equal to u plus v. That is, first function is taken as u and the second function is taken as v. So let y is equal to u plus v, right? So write down differentiating both the sides, with respect to x. So therefore dy by dx is equal to du by dx plus dv by dx. Let us mark it number 1. Okay. So now we have to get the individual values of du by dx and dv by dx and put them in number 1 to get the value for dy by dx. Now we had assumed sin x whole to the power tan x as u. So let u is equal to sin x whole to the power tan x. Okay. Now you have to take log on both the sides now. Taking log on both the sides. So what do we get? Therefore it is log u is equal to, on the left hand side, log u is equal to log of sin x whole to the power tan x. Log of sin x whole to the power tan x. Is that clear? So now on the right hand side that power becomes the coefficient, or log u is equal to the power here is tan x into log of sin x, right? So now you differentiate both the sides with respect to x. So differentiating both the sides with respect to x, right? So therefore what is the differentiation of log u with respect to x? It is 1 by u into du by dx, which is equal to, on the right hand side you can use UV rule here. Tan x is kept as it is. So you know UV rule, tan x into, what is the differentiation of log of sin x? 1 upon sin x into cos x, right? Tan x is kept as it is. What is the differentiation of log sin x with respect to x? It is 1 by sin x into cos x, you know that. Plus, again you have to differentiate tan x. What is the differentiation of tan x? It is sec square x. Into log of sin x. Is that clear now? So you have understood? So in this case we have used UV rule here. Tan x is kept as it is. What is the differentiation of log of sin x? 1 by sin x into cos x plus, now it is tan x. What is the differentiation of tan x? It is sec square x into log of sin x. Okay. So or 1 upon u into du by dx is equal to, this is tan x into cot x plus it is sec square x into log of sin x. Log of sin x. Is that clear? So, or what is the value for du by dx now? Now du by dx is equal to cross multiply by u. So within third bracket, what do we get? What is tan x into cot x? Actually, tan x is 1 by cot x. Cot x gets cancelled, we get only 1. That is 1 plus, this is your sec square x into log of, this is your sin x. Third bracket is closed. Now we have to put the value for u. Or du by dx is equal to, what was the value for u? Actually, what was u? U is equal to sin x whole to the power tan x. So let us write here sin x whole to the power tan x, and within third bracket 1 plus it is sec square x into log of this is sin x. Third bracket is closed. So this is the value for du by dx. Now let us find out the value for dv by dx. And here we have assumed v is equal to cos x whole to the power sec x. So now write down, let v is equal to cos x whole to the power sec x, cos x whole to the power sec x. So in this case also you have to find out dv by dx, but directly you cannot find out the value for dv by dx. You have to take log on both the sides, because in this case base and the powers both are the variables. So taking log on both the sides. So what do we get? Log v is equal to log of cos x whole to the power sec x, right? So let us find out dv by dx now. So first of all, this power becomes the coefficient, or log v is equal to sec x into log of cos x. Is that clear? Now you can differentiating both the sides, with respect to x. Therefore, what is the differentiation of log v with respect to x? It is 1 upon v into dv by dx is equal to, now you can use uv rule here, sec x remains same into, what is the differentiation of log of cos x? First of all, it is 1 by cos x into, what is the differentiation of cos x? Minus sin x. Is that clear? It is sec x remains same into log cos x, differentiation is 1 by cos x. Again differentiate cos x with respect to x, it is minus sin x. Is that clear? So next one is, what is the differentiation of sec x now? Plus sec x tan x. Differentiation of sec x is sec x tan x, and you have to keep log of cos x as it is. That is log of cos x, right? So, or 1 upon v into dv by dx is equal to minus sin is taken outside, sin x by cos x is tan x, that is sec x tan x. It is sec x tan x, right? Plus this is also sec x tan x into log of cos x, okay? So what is dv by dx now? Or dv by dx is equal to v into, so cross multiply by v there. So here it is common, sec x into tan x is taken common, sec x tan x is taken common. So within third bracket, in this case sec x into tan x is taken common. So within third bracket, what will you write? You first write down the positive term first, that is log of cos x, then minus 1. So this is your dv by dx. Now put the value for v, or dv by dx is equal to, on the right hand side you can put the value for v. What was the value for v? Cos x whole to the power sec x. It is You can put the value for b here. It is cos x whole to the power sec x, right? So it is cos x whole to the power sec x, that is your b, into sec x tan x, into sec x tan x, and within third bracket, what do we get? It is log of cos x minus 1. It is log of cos x minus 1. Third bracket is closed. So I think you have understood it. Now we have to put those values of du by dx and dv by dx in number 1. So let us write down, putting the values of du by dx and dv by dx in number 1. So what is number 1? Write down number 1 was dy by dx is equal to du by dx plus dv by dx, right? dy by dx is equal to du by dx plus dv by dx. So now let us write down, therefore dy by dx is equal to, what is du by dx? This one. This is the value for du by dx. Du by dx is this one. Let us write it. For the first term, sin x whole to the power tan x, within third bracket 1 plus sec square x log of sin x, third bracket is closed, right? So this is the value for du by dx. Since there is no space out there, so let us write down the value for dv by dx in the next step. Okay, plus, now what is dv by dx? What was dv by dx now? Here dv by dx was this one. Now let us put this value of dv by dx here. It is cos x whole to the power sec x, within third bracket, not within third bracket, first of all it is sec x, it is sec x tan x, and then within third bracket what is there? Log of cos x minus 1. It is log of cos x then minus 1. So this is the final answer. So this is your final answer. Is that clear to all of you? It is same as previous problems that we have done in the last online class. So you can copy it. Now we'll do the next question. So now we'll do the next question, that is find dy by dx when x to the power y plus y to the power x is equal to a. Alright, so now you cannot take log on both the sides. For x to the power y, since you have to find out dy by dx, both x and y are the variables, both bases and the powers are the variables. Here also y to the power x is there. Both bases and the variables are power. Here also you cannot take log on both the sides because there is plus sign in between these two variables. So in this case we can use u plus v is equal to a. So here what is given? So here given is x to the power y plus y to the power x is equal to a. So let u plus v is equal to a. So let us differentiate both the sides with respect to x now. So here x to the power y is assumed as u, y to the power x is assumed as v. So differentiating both the sides with respect to x. So what do we get? It is du by dx plus dv by dx is equal to, what is d by dx of a? It is 0 because a is a constant quantity. So its differentiation is always 0. So let us mark it number 1, and now let us find out the value for du by dx. Okay, so let, what was u? U is equal to x to the power y, u is equal to x to the power y. Now take log on both the sides to differentiate it. Taking log on both the sides. Taking log on both the sides. What do we get? Log u is equal to log x to the power y, or log u is equal to, this is your y log x. So now we have to get the value for du by dx. That means you have to differentiate both the sides with respect to x. So let us write differentiating both the sides, with respect to x. Okay. Now what is the differentiation of log u? It is 1 upon u into du by dx is equal to, now uv rule, use uv rule, y into log x differentiation is 1 upon x plus, then log x is kept as it is, into what is the differentiation of y with respect to x? It is dy by dx. This is your dy by dx. Okay, now cross multiply. You cross multiply by u here, that means you have to get the value for du by dx. So du by dx is equal to u within bracket, it is y upon x plus log x into dy by dx. Okay, so next, or du by dx is equal to, put the value for y, u in this case. What is the value for u? The value for u is x to the power y. So it is x to the power y within bracket y by x plus log x into dy by dx. Right? So this is the value for du by dx. So similarly you can get the value of dv by dx now. So how can you get the value for dv by dx? So we have assumed y to the power x as v. So let v is equal to, that is, let v is equal to y to the power x. Let us write here, let v is equal to y to the power x. Now you take log on both the sides. Again, you cannot differentiate it directly because y to the power x, in case of y to the power x, both the base and the powers are the variables. So here also you have to take log on both the sides. Taking log on both the sides. So what do we get? That is log v is equal to log y to the power x, or log v is equal to, this is x log y. Is that clear? Now you can differentiate both the sides with respect to x now. Now differentiating both the sides with respect to x. So what do we get? Differentiating both the sides with respect to x, what do we get? What is the differentiation of log v with respect to x? It is 1 upon v into dv by dx is equal to, on the right hand side you can use uv rule. X is kept as it is. What is the differentiation of log y with respect to x? It is 1 by y into dy by dx. You know that. Plus, now log y is kept as it is into, what is dy by dx of x? That is 1. So log y into 1 is always log y. So no need of writing 1 here. Okay. So now, or what is dv by dx? So dv by dx is equal to v, cross multiply by v here within bracket x by y into dy by dx plus, this is log y, right? Next, or dv by dx is equal to, what was v actually? V is equal to y to the power x, right? So it is y to the power x within bracket x upon y into dy by dx plus this is log y. So now we have got both the values of du by dx and dv by dx. Let us put these values of du by dx and dv by dx in equation number 1. So putting the values of du by dx and dv by dx in 1. So you know number 1. What was number 1? You can check it in the previous steps. What was number 1? It was du by dx plus dv by dx, which is equal to 0, right? So let us put the value here in this equation. That is du by dx plus dv by dx is equal to 0. So what is du by dx? First of all, it is du by dx. Put the value du by dx from here. So or it is x to the power y, x to the power y within bracket y by x plus log x dy by dx. It is log x dy by dx. This is your du by dx plus what was dv by dx? dv by dx value is this one, y to the power x within bracket. What do we write? X by y into dy by dx. X by y into dy by dx. X by y into dy by dx plus log y, right? Then it is plus log y. Plus log y bracket closed, which is equal to 0. Is that clear now? So now from this equation you have to get the value for dy by dx. So let us solve it for dy by dx. Now you can easily solve it. So now let us multiply here, or x to the power y into y by x plus x to the power y log x into dy by dx plus next multiply by y to the power x here, y to the power x into x by y into dy by dx plus what is the last term here? It is y to the power x log y. Y to the power x log y, which is equal to 0. So now you have to solve for dy by dx from here. Okay. So keep the terms containing dy by dx on the left hand side and all other terms to the right hand side. Okay. So or from second and third, what is common here? It is dy by dx is taken common. Within bracket, what do we get? To the power y log x plus y to the power x into x by y, right? So these are the values of dy by dx. That means we have got common out here, that is dy by dx is common here within bracket x to the power y log x plus y to the power x into x by y is equal to. Now both these terms are taken to the right hand side. Both are minus. If we take minus common, what do we get? X to the power y into y by x plus y to the power x, this is log y. So if you take these two terms which do not contain dy by dx to the right hand side, becomes both minus. So here minus is taken common. So within bracket, what do we get? X to the power y into y by x plus y to the power x into log y, right? So here you can take the LCM now, or dy by dx. Here was the LCM. LCM is y, right? The LCM is y out here. Okay. So now you can simplify it further. This is y x to the power y log x plus x into y to the power x. So is that clear to all of you? We have taken dy by dx common from here. X to the power y log x, x to the power y log x plus y to the power x into x by y is equal to minus x to the power into y by x plus y to the power x log y, right? So is that clear now? So is equal to, on the right hand side also, what's the LCM? X is the LCM here. So minus within bracket, what do we get? X to the power y into y. It is x to the power y into y. It is x to the power y into y, then plus x y to the power x. This is log y. Is that clear now? This is y x to the power y, right? This is, what's the LCM? It is y into x to the power y log x plus x y to the power x is equal to, here x is the LCM, x to the power y into y plus x y to the power x log y, right? So what is the value for dy by dx now? Now we can get the value for dy by dx, or dy by dx is equal to cross multiply by y here, minus y within bracket x to the power y into y plus x y to the power x log y, right? X y to the power x log y whole divided by, in the denominator you can cross multiply by y x to the power log x plus x into y to the power x, that is x within bracket y x to the power y x to the power y, then log x plus x y to the power x. Is that clear? So this is the final answer. So dy by dx is this one. Understood? So this is important question. So this type of question you may get in HS question paper also. Okay? So this is very, very important. You can copy it. So let's do the next question now. So now we'll do the next question, that is for number 2. Find dy by dx when y is equal to log within square root 1 minus cos x upon 1 plus cos x plus a to the power x. So in this case, you can simplify the first term using the submultiple angle. That is 1 minus cos x. There is a formula for submultiple angle 1 minus cos x. And also you can use the formula for 1 plus cos x. So what is 1 minus cos x? You should know the formula. 2 sin square x by 2. And what is 1 plus cos x? It is 2 cos square x by 2, right? Or y is equal to log within square root 1 minus cos x is 2 sin square x by 2 divided by, what is 1 plus cos x? It is 2 cos square x by 2 plus, this is your a to the power x. So here 2 gets cancels, or y is equal to log within square root. What do we get? What is sin square by cos square? It is tan square x by 2 plus a to the power x, or y is equal to log of, so what is square root of tan square x by 2? That is only tan x by 2 plus a to the power x. So this is your simplified form. So you can easily differentiate it, isn't it? So write down differentiating both the sides with respect to x. So differentiating both the sides with respect to x. Okay? So therefore dy by dx is equal to, now what is d by dx of log of tan x by 2? First of all, it is in the form log x. What is the differentiation of log x? It is 1 upon x. Which function is taken as x? Tan x by 2. So it is 1 by x means 1 upon tan x by 2 into, again you have to differentiate the term which is assumed as x. That is tan x by 2 is assumed as x. Now differentiate tan x by 2. What is this differentiation? Now you should take it as tan x. What is the differentiation of tan x? Sec square x, but here it is sec square x by 2. Again, which function is taken as x? X by 2. Again, differentiate the function which is assumed as x. Now in this case, you have to differentiate x by 2 again. What is this differentiation? Differentiation of x by 2 is half into d by dx of x. So half into, what is d by dx of x? That is 1. So it is only half. Plus, what is the differentiation of a to the power x? Now we have to differentiate a to the power x with respect to x. There is direct formula for differentiation of a to the power x. That is a to the power x log a base e. It is a to the power x log a base e. Okay. Now let's simplify it. Or dy by dx is equal to, what is 1 by tan? That is cot. What is cot in terms of cos by sine? Cos x by 2 divided by sine x by 2 into, what is sec square x by 2? It is 1 upon cos square x by 2 into this is half plus, so second term remains same, that is a to the power x, it is log a base e, right? So here you can cancel this cos x by 2 into square gets cancels, or this is your dy by dx is equal to 1 upon, and now in the denominator what do we write? It is 2 sine x by 2, then cos x by 2, got it? Plus, what is the second term here? Plus a to the power x log a base e. Is it clear now? Or what is dy by dx now? Dy by dx is equal to 1 upon, what is 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2? That is the formula from submultiple angle, that is it is sin x. So this is your sin x plus a to the power x log a base e, right? And again, what is 1 by sin x? So dy by dx is equal to, what is 1 by sin x? It is cosec x. So this is your cosec x plus a to the power x log a base e. So this is the final answer. So this question is very, very important. So you can copy it. So we'll do the next question now. Now we'll do the next question, that is you have to find out dy by dx when y is equal to x cube dot within square root x square minus 12 whole divided by cube root of 20 minus 3x when x is equal to 4. So first of all you have to get the value for dy by dx, then you can put x is equal to 4. So here, so directly don't differentiate it, take log on both the sides. Okay, so this is x cube dot within square root x square minus 12, and this is cube root of 20 minus 3x. Okay, so cube root means all to the power 1/3. So or y is equal to, in the numerator it is x cube, square root means x square minus 12 whole to the power half divided by, and in the denominator what do you mean by cube root? Cube root means whole to the power 1/3. So it is 20 minus 3x whole to the power 1 by 3. Is that clear? So let us take log on both the sides. So taking log on both the sides. So what do we get? That is log y is equal to log within second bracket. It is x cube into x square minus 12 whole to the power half divided by 20 minus 3x whole to the power 1/3. Here second bracket is closed. So this is the form log of a by b, isn't it? What is the properties for log of a by b? That is log a minus log b. Therefore, so it is log y is equal to log of, what is a here? That is the numerator part. That is a here is x cube dot x square minus 12 whole to the power half log a, then minus log b. So minus, what is log b out here? It is log of 20 minus 3x whole to the power 1/3. Is it clear? That is logarithm of the quotient of two numbers is equal to difference of their logarithm, right? So our log y is equal to, again this is log of AB form. Logarithm of the product of two numbers is equal to sum of their logarithms. That is, it will be log x cube, that is log a, plus what is log b? Log of x square minus 12 whole to the power half. Then here minus sign is there. Now this 1/3 power becomes the coefficient. That is 1 upon 3 log of, this is 20 minus 3x. that is 20 minus 3x. Okay, so or log y is equal to, here also 3 becomes the coefficient because of that log and from the properties of logarithm. So 3 becomes the coefficient, 3 log x plus, here also half becomes the coefficient, half log of x square minus 12, x square minus 12, then minus 1 upon 3, this is log of 20 minus 3x. So I think you have understood it. So let us differentiate both the sides with respect to x to find the value for dy by dx. Okay, so differentiating both the sides with respect to x. So let us differentiate both the sides with respect to x. Okay, so or what is the differentiation of log y with respect to x? 1 by y into dy by dx is equal to, now differentiate 3 into log x, that is 3 into log x differentiation is 1 upon x, right? Then plus half is constant, it is kept as it is, into, what is the differentiation of log of x square minus 12? First of all, we should take it as log x. Differentiation is 1 upon, what is x here? It is x square minus 12 into, again differentiate x square minus 12, that is 2x. That is 2x, right? And next one is minus 1/3, it is 2x, because differentiation of x square minus 12 is 2x, and then minus 1/3 into, what is differentiation of log of 20 minus 3x? You should take it as log x. What is the differentiation of log x? 1 upon this is 20 minus 3x into again differentiate the term which is assumed as x. That means you have to differentiate 20 minus 3x. 20 minus 3 differentiation is only minus 3. Okay, so here this 2 gets cancels, and here 3 gets cancels, or 1 upon y into dy by dx is equal to, this is 3 upon x plus, now this is x upon x square minus 12, and this is minus into minus plus, it is 1 upon, this is 20 minus 3x. Is that clear? Now get the value for dy by dx. Or what is the value for dy by dx now? So dy by dx is equal to, cross multiply by y here, y, and within third bracket 3 by x plus x upon x square minus 12 plus 1 upon 20 minus 3x. So here third bracket is closed. Is that understood? So now we have to put the value for y. So what was y actually? Or dy by dx is equal to, what was the value for y? The value for y here is, it is x cube dot within square root x square minus 12, right? Root over x square minus 12 divided by cube root of 20 minus 3x. So now dy by dx is equal to, we put the value for y, that is x cube root under x square minus 12 divided by cube root of 20 minus 3x, and this expression within bracket remains as it is, that is 3 by x plus x upon x square minus 12 plus 1 upon 20 minus 3x. Okay, so now we have to put the value for x is equal to 4, because in the question you have to find out the value for dy by dx when x is equal to 4. Okay, so let us put x is equal to 4. Now putting x is equal to 4, so what do we get? Therefore dy by dx is equal to, put x is equal to 4 whole cube, it is 4 whole cube, then within square root 4 whole cube, 4 square is 16 minus 12, 16 minus 12 divided by, this is cube root of 20 minus 3 fours are 12. This is 3 fours are 12, right? So within third bracket, what do we get? 3 by 4 plus 4 upon 16 minus 12. 4 upon, this is 4 upon 4 square is 16 minus 12. Since there is no space there, let us write it in the next step. Plus 1 upon 20 minus 3 fours are 12. 3 fours are 12, right? So here third bracket is closed. Understood now? So now let us simplify it. Or dy by dx is equal to 4 cube is 64 into square root of 16 by 12. That is square root of 4. That is 2. Similarly divided by, this is cube root of 8. Cube root of 8 within third bracket 3 by 4 plus 4 by 16 minus 12 is 4 plus it is 1 upon 8. Right? Let us simplify it. So 4 ones are 4, 4 ones are 4. Right? So let us find out the value now. Or dy by dx is equal to 64 into 2. 2 4s are 8 and 2 6 are 12. That is 128. Divided by what is cube root of 8? That is, you know that it is 2. And within third bracket, this is 3 by 4 plus 1 by 1 plus 1 by 8. Right? So 2 ones are 2, 2 6s are 12, 2 4s are 8. Or dy by dx is equal to 64 into, what's the LCM here now? This is 8. This LCM is divided by 4. 4 2s are 8, 2 3s are 6 plus 8 is divided by 1, that is 8. 8 1s are 8 plus 8 is divided by 8, that is 1. 1 1s are 1. Right? Or dy by dx is equal to 64 into, let us add them, 8 plus 6, 14 plus 1 is 15 divided by 8. So 8 ones are 8, 8 is 64. So or dy by dx is equal to 15 8s are 8 5s are 44 and 120. So the answer is 120. Is that clear? So I think I have understood it. So you can copy it. The answer is 120. So let's do the next question now. So now we'll do the next question, that is question number 4.4. Find dy by dx when tan square y is equal to 1 plus cos 2x divided by 1 minus cos 2x. Right? So first of all, let us find out the value for tan y. So tan y is equal to, it is root over 1 plus cos 2x divided by 1 minus cos 2x. Okay? In order to get the value for dy by dx, let us first find out the value for tan y. So tan y is equal to root under 1 plus cos 2x divided by 1 minus cos 2x. Okay? Or tan y is equal to, within square root, what is 1 plus cos 2x? It is 2 cos square x divided by, what is 1 minus cos 2x? It is 2 sin square x. Right? So here 2 gets cancels. What is the value for tan y? So now it is tan y is equal to, what is root over cos square by sin square x? It is root over cot square x. It is root over cot square x. Or y, or tan y is equal to, this is your cot x. Okay, what is square root of cot square x? It is cot x. Now let us convert this cot into tan. So don't write 1 by tan. Don't write 1 by tan x. Okay? But you have to convert this cot into tan. But you should write here tan 90 minus x. That is tan y is equal to tan within bracket. You should write here pi by 2 minus x. Because you know that cot x is equal to tan 90 minus x. So from both the sides you can cancel tan. So y is equal to, this is pi by 2 minus x. Right? So let us differentiate both the sides with respect to x. So differentiating both the sides with respect to x. Right? So therefore dy by dx is equal to, what is dy by dx of 90? That is constant, it is always 0. But what is dy by dx of minus x? It is minus 1. So minus 1 is the final answer. Is that clear now? So this is the answer. So you can copy it. We'll do the next question now. So now we'll do the next question, that is 4 number 5. Find dy by dx when e to the power y minus, the fraction is a plus b tan x divided by a minus b tan x is equal to 0. Okay. So now let us simplify it first to get the value for dy by dx. So let us take this right hand side and let us take this second term to the right hand side. Okay. Let us take this second term to the right hand side, or e to the power y is equal to a plus b tan x divided by a minus b tan x. Right? So now let us take log on both the sides, because if you take log on both the sides, it will be easier for you to find out the value for dy by dx. Okay? So let us take log on both the sides. Taking log on both the sides. Taking log on both the sides. Therefore, log e to the power y is equal to log within bracket a plus b tan x divided by a minus b tan x. Right? So now, because of this log, this y becomes the coefficient, or y log e is equal to, on the right hand side, log a minus log b. Log a by b means log a minus log b. So it is log of a plus b tan x, then minus log of a minus b tan x. So we have used the properties of logarithm out here. So now what is log e? Log e means log e base e, that is always 1. So what do we get? Therefore y is equal to log of, within bracket, it is a plus b tan x. It is a plus b tan x, then minus log of a minus b tan x. So is that clear to all of you? So now you can easily differentiate both the sides with respect to x, right? So let us write differentiating both the sides with respect to x. Okay? So therefore it is dy by dx is equal to, now it is in the form log x. What is the differentiation of log x? 1 upon a plus b tan x into, now it is in the form log x. What is the differentiation of log x? That is 1 upon x. So it is 1 upon a plus b tan x. Again, you have to differentiate the function which is assumed as x. That is, a plus b tan x was assumed as x. So what is this differentiation? For a it is 0, then it is b sec square x. B sec square x, then minus sign is there. Again, log x is there. What is this differentiation? 1 upon a minus b tan x into what? Again, differentiate the term which is assumed as x. That is, again you have to differentiate a minus b tan x. That is minus b sec square x. Is that clear? Now let's simplify it. Or dy by dx is equal to, this is your b sec square x divided by a plus b tan x, then minus into minus is plus, that is your b sec square x This is b sec square x divided by, in the denominator, what do we write? A minus b tan x. Is that clear now? So now you simplify it. That is, take the LCM, or dy by dx, or dy by dx is equal to, what's the LCM here now? What's the LCM? A plus b tan x into a minus b tan x. So this is the LCM. Now this LCM is divided by this factor, a plus b tan x. So a plus b tan x gets cancelled, you will get a minus b tan x, and it should be multiplied by the numerator, that is b sec square x, and within bracket a minus b tan x. Is that clear? Next one is, now again this LCM is divided by a minus b tan x, and this a minus b tan x gets cancelled, you will get a plus b tan x. Okay, so plus b sec square x, and within bracket what do we get? Now this a plus b tan x should be multiplied by b sec square x, right? So b sec square x into a plus b tan x, it is a plus b tan x. Okay, so or dy by dx is going to multiply by b sec square x here, a to b, ab sec square x plus or minus b square sec square x tan x. It is multiplied, then plus ab sec square x plus ab sec square x, right? Then plus into plus, plus b into b is b square, right? So here b into b is b square sec square x tan x, b square sec square x tan x. Okay, so it is multiplied, so it is ab sec square x plus b square sec square x tan x. So this whole divided by, in the denominator you can use a formula here, a plus b into a minus b. What is the formula? A square minus b square, that is a whole square minus, what is b whole square? B tan x whole square, right? So here you can cancel these two terms, cancel them, or dy by dx is equal, you can add those two terms, same sign can be added, that is 2ab sec square x, this whole divided by, what is a whole square? A square minus, what is b tan x whole square? It is b square tan square x. So this is the final answer. So is it understood now? So now I'll give you the homework. So now, these are your homework. That is question number 3. Find the derivatives with respect to x. Each question carries 5 marks. Page number is 294. So question number 3 is find the derivatives with respect to x. That is question number 5 is tan x whole to the power cot x plus cot x whole to the power tan x. You can assume let y is equal to this expression, and let us assume let y is equal to u plus v, as we have done in the previous problems. Okay. So these are the same method here. Let y is equal to this also u plus v. You cannot take let y is equal to u plus v, and you cannot take log on both the sides here directly, because the right hand side, that is log of u plus v, cannot be simplified further. Okay, so first of all you take let y is equal to u plus v, differentiate it. dy by dx is equal to du by dx plus dv by dx. Then get individual values of du by dx and dv by dx and put them in the equation. dy by dx is equal to du by dx plus dv by dx to get the value for dy by dx. Okay. Here also in number 7, e to the power cot inverse x plus x to the power root x. Let us assume let y is equal to u plus v. First function as u and the second function as v. Here also number 9, x to the power sin x plus sin x whole to the power cos x is given out here. Here also let y is equal to u plus v, where u is equal to x to the power sin x and v is equal to sin x whole to the power cos x. Okay, so you can do this as your homework, and you can use the same method as we have done in the previous problems. That is, let y is equal to u plus v. Understood? So you can do it at home. Okay. So this much is for today. So in the next class we'll do more problems. Right.